What's up, everyone, and welcome to this weekend's virtual health and wellness retreat. I was asked to do a pre-recorded session that's going to involve a little guided meditation / visualization along with a gratitude journaling prompt. And I truly believe that when you combine these easy to do exercises, all it takes is a little bit of time and quiet, can have profound exponential benefits in our well-being, especially mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And so I was asked to come do this session for you guys. My name is Joe Hawley. I played in the NFL for 8 seasons with both the Atlanta Falcons and Tampa Bay Buccaneers from 2010 to 2017. And I'll share a little bit about my journey with meditation and how powerful it's been for me. I know a lot of people that don't have meditation practice might not be familiar with exactly what it is, or maybe have given it a try and realized how difficult a practice it actually is to cultivate daily. I grew up in a Christian household where I was told that meditation was Eastern mysticism and a way that wasn't really good, and it didn't really align with the Christian beliefs for some reason. Luckily, I'm a lot more open-minded now, and part of the reason I started meditation was actually about 5 or 6 years ago. It was halfway through my time with the Falcons. They actually brought in a couple mindset coaches who framed meditation in a completely different way. It was not a spiritual thing. It was an opportunity to train the mind, which was really fascinating to me. And they said the benefits: improved wellness, well-being, health, decreased stress, anxiety, fear, the ability to perform at a higher level. And I know anyone who's watching this that played football is very demanding physically, mentally, emotionally, and gets difficult at times. And meditation really helped me in the back end of my career have some really good years and handle the stress and anxiety. And my meditation practice has obviously grown over the years. It's improved. It was something that when I first started was very difficult, which I hear from a lot of people, because basically all meditation is training your awareness. So I like to frame it like, in order to get a big bicep or stronger in the gym, you have to go do the reps. And every time you do a rep, you get tiny tears in your muscles. They heal, they recover, they get bigger and stronger. And you can't just go to the gym a couple times and then expect to have a nice body or be stronger than you were. You have to show up and be consistent. It's a lifestyle choice. Same thing with meditation, right? When you sit down, and there's a bunch of different ways to go about meditating, and there's a bunch of different tools out there, a bunch of different apps you guys can Google to find what works best for you. But basically, you're using an anchor point to bring your awareness back to the present moment. And every time you do that, it trains your awareness to be more present. And it allows you to create more space in between your thoughts. And what you should begin to realize is you are not your thoughts. And a lot of us get stuck in these thought loops in our minds and these stories that we create as if they are us. I'm going to use an example which everybody's very familiar with, which is road rage, right? So for me, if I'm driving down the street, someone cuts me off, and I have this thought, man, screw that guy. That guy just ruined my day, cut me off, how dare him. Later in the day, I can still have that thought in my awareness. I tell my wife or my partner when I get home, man, you wouldn't believe it, this guy cut me off, screwed my day up, and create this whole story around it. And it really makes us angry. We feel it in our bodies. After developing a meditation practice and creating a little bit more space between you and your thoughts, realizing that you are not your thoughts, it's not going to make that thought not show up, right? And that's the big misconception. If I'm driving down the street and someone cuts me off now, I might still think, man, screw that guy. But it allows me to have a little bit of space from that thought. And I can see that thought, man, screw that guy. It still came up, but I don't have to attach to it. I can let it go right by, and I get on with my day. And that's very difficult to do, because a lot of us we get hurt, we get angry, we go, how dare that guy, he deserves to pay, right? But these are all stories that we create in our heads. Maybe that is a pregnant woman that was on her way to the hospital and was about to give birth, and there's some emergency. You just really never know, and we tend to create these stories, and a lot of times, a lot of research says that most of our thoughts that come up throughout the day, thousands of thoughts we have, most of them are negative. And so by sitting down, even just for 5 minutes a day, and taking some time to slow down, connect with the breath, and train how to be more present, is really, for me, one of the most important tools I've ever developed. Bar none. It has completely changed my life. We are, as creatures, we are creatures of habit. And if you don't think so, just think about your day. You probably go to the same coffee shop every morning, take the same route to work if you're working, whatever it is, brush your teeth the same way without thinking. And it's fascinating when you start bringing awareness to all these different habits, how automatic they are. And so meditation allows you to be more present in your life, and it's had a profound impact on me. So I'm really excited to bring you guys through a little bit of a guided visualization meditation on things that we have to be grateful for. And why do we focus on things that we're grateful for? Because I truly believe it's nearly impossible to be both stressed, anxious, fearful, and grateful at the same time. If you're really grateful for the moment you're in, for the person you're with, for the coffee you're drinking, for the meal you're eating, it's really hard to focus on anything else. But we tend to get so busy and focused on our to-do list and focused on the things we want to accomplish, the things we don't have, the things we lack. But if we begin to focus on the things we have, and we all have these things, we all have something to be grateful for. We all have something to be grateful for, even if it's the most small thing, even if it's just the ability to think and about the breath that you get to take. Being alive in this moment. What an opportunity, what a blessing, right? So we all have these things, no matter how small we think back, we all have something to be grateful for. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a piece of paper and a pen and a journal if you have one. If you don't, I could do a whole nother thing on journaling. When I started journaling, it completely changed my life as well, because you can really get to the bottom of the stories that you tell yourself about who you are and what you're capable of. And when you can do that, it's very fascinating. But grab a journal, grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, and a quiet place to find a seat. And I'm going to take you through a little exercise, and I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys get a lot out of it. So I'll give you a few minutes to go grab a pen and paper, and we'll meet right back here. All right, you guys got your pen and paper. Find somewhere that you won't be disturbed for 15 to 20 minutes, and we'll go through this little exercise. And while we're doing this, I want you to have an open mind. I want you to try and find a place where you can there's no distractions around you, and you really can focus on what's coming up in your body, the physical sensations, how you're feeling emotionally, and what's coming up mentally as well. And don't try and change it. Just bring awareness to it with how you feel. Bring awareness to your thoughts. You have a busy mind. Are you thinking about what you're doing later today? Are you thinking like, man, this is stupid, why are we even doing this? Whatever it is, just bring awareness to it. Don't try and change your thoughts, don't judge yourself. If you have feelings, this is a safe place. It is a pre-recorded session. So, if you're feeling the need to express emotions, laugh, cry, yell, any kind of physical, like shiver or shake, go right ahead, let it out. A lot of times we hold, this emotional energy inside of us, and especially as men, we don't feel okay expressing it. And when we hold into it, science is showing that when we hold on to these emotional expressions, if we feel like the need to cry but we don't cry for whatever reason, we hold that in our somatic body, and it shows up as disease later in life. Anxiety, stress, same thing. They're starting to realize that this emotional, energetic energy, when held in the body, manifests as disease. And so let it out, express. It is all good. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to write down 3 things that we're grateful for. We're going to go through and we're going to visualize these things and feel what comes up in our body. So the first thing I want you to write down, I want you to think about, is something that you are grateful for. Something around your room, in your immediate vicinity, but an item. Some item that you have to be grateful for. I bought a van and traveled the country in it, and I love that van, and I am so damn grateful for it. And something simple like that. Your car, your house, your children, anything small, anything big, whatever comes to mind, write it down. And why you're grateful for that thing as well. Could be a few words, could be one word, could be a couple sentences, whatever comes to mind. Second, I want you to write someone you are grateful for. A person. Could be a parent, could be a child, could be your partner, could be a grandparent, could be a coach, could be a teacher. Whoever comes to mind that has had a profound impact on your life, that you know you would not be where you are at today if it was not for them. And if it's a couple people, write down a couple people. That's great. But whoever comes to mind, go ahead and write it down. And the third thing I want you to write is one memory that fills your heart with joy. One experience that you are so grateful for. I know one of the most amazing moments in my life was when I got drafted. Seeing my name come across the screen, getting that phone call. I mean, that's a childhood dream come true. And every time I think about it, even now, I can feel, my chest just light up with like love and joy because of that experience. So think about something that triggers that response in you. Go ahead, write it down, and write a few words of why that experience was so important to you. I'll give you a few seconds to finish that up. Once again, 1, something you are grateful for. 2, someone you are grateful for. And 3, an experience that has had a profound impact on your life that you are so grateful for. And while you're finishing that up, I want to talk a little bit more about journaling. I used to have a lot of resistance to writing anything down. And I've realized over the last couple of years, there's so much power in writing things down, especially a vision, a dream, a goal. I know all of us that played football, taking notes. I remember when I took notes, I didn't really connect with this until like last year, is I would never have to really go back and reread my notes because the act of writing it down would almost imprint it on my mind. And so what I found is writing down my dreams, my goals, my aspirations, making a daily habit of that, it brings it into my awareness and it becomes a thing I focus on. And it's been really fascinating to experience this. And there's just like meditation, there's so many different journaling prompts and ways to journal. And this is just a gratitude journal where if you want to continue this practice, I would recommend doing the 3 things every day and doing this exercise every day, really, and watch how much joy and happiness and contentment fills your day just from something simple like this. But there is a lot of different exercises and ways, and if you are more interested in that, I'll talk about it after. So you got the 3 things: something you are grateful for, someone you are grateful for, and one memory that fills your heart with joy and experience you're grateful for. Okay, now we're going to go into a little meditation, visualization practice. So I want you to find somewhere quiet. Hopefully you are already somewhere where you can not be disturbed. There's no distractions. Maybe turn your phone on airplane mode. It's only going to take about 15 or 20 minutes. And while we're doing this, I want you to really, have an open mind, but I want you to focus on what's coming up in your body, what emotions want to come up, the energy that you're feeling in your body, where you're feeling it. Don't judge it. Have an open mind, but just allow it to be there and just bring awareness to it. And like I said before, if you feel the need to express, let it out. Nobody's watching. This is pre-recorded, so all good. And trust me, I think for me personally, the more I am able to express my emotions, the better I feel. It's always good to have a nice cry, especially a gratitude cry. Really good. All right, we're going to take a few deep breaths together to drop in. You can go ahead and gently find a comfortable seat. Make sure your spine is erect. You're not slouched back, but you're upright. You can gently close your eyelids softly. Just bring awareness into your body. We're going to take a few deep breaths together to drop in. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just allow your breath to normalize, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. I'm not trying to change the breath now, I'm not trying to force it, but just being aware of the sensation. Maybe feeling the coldness of the air going in through your nostrils and how it's just a little bit warmer when you exhale out of your nostrils. And realizing that there is no effort here. You don't have to try to breathe. Although we can decide to consciously breathe and change our breath patterns, there is an innate intelligence in our body that forces us to breathe, keeping us alive. We can put our awareness on so many other things and still we will breathe. It's pretty fascinating. Now I want you to bring your awareness into your chest. Feeling your heartbeat. Maybe you're feeling it pound through your chest. Maybe you feel it in your neck, your temples. Maybe you feel it pulsing in your fingertips. Realizing once again that there's nothing you have to do to make your heart beat. It is natural. It is a gift from the universe. Some intelligence is beating your heart for you so that you can have this experience. Bring some gratitude to that. Now I want you to focus on that first thing we wrote down. Focus on that thing that you were grateful for. Could be multiple things, no matter how big, no matter how small. But bring that thing into your awareness. And I want you to focus on the gratitude you have for that thing. Really feel it in your body. Say thank you for that thing. And bring awareness to what comes up within your body. how it makes you feel. Energy that shows up, the emotion, joy, love, contentment, peace. Connecting with the fact that this thing you're grateful for, how blessed you are to have it. Realizing that most people in the world would love to have this thing, but aren't as fortunate. Now I want you to focus on that second thing we wrote down, that person. That person you are so grateful for, that you know you would not be where you're at in this life today without that person. Think about why you're thankful for that person, what they've done for you, how they've impacted your life. Maybe it's a specific moment, maybe it's an entire lifetime of memories. When you're thinking about this person and the memories, say thank you. Feel what comes up in your body. Feel the love for this person, the gratitude, the joy, the impact and inspiration they've provided in your life. How does it make you feel? Don't judge what's coming up, just allow it. Like I said, if you need to express energy, laughter, crying, it is all welcome here. Thirdly, I want you to focus on that third thing we wrote down. That one memory, that one experience, that one amazing opportunity that was a childhood dream that you got to live or experience. Maybe relive that memory. What comes up? How does it make you feel in your body? I want you to remember, when moments get tough and we get lost in our to-do lists and the busyness of life, gratitude is always a key back to the present moment, back to happiness and back to joy. I truly believe that we all have so much to be grateful for. So when things get tough, you can always come back into this moment. You can always take just a few minutes to slow down, connect with your breath, and think about the things that you have to be grateful for. We're going to do a quick body scan to bring awareness into how we're feeling in our somatic bodies. Start at the crown of the head, just bringing your awareness, what it feels like. And imagine that if there's a sort of lotion or cream that is going to slowly drip down your body with your awareness. Go from the crown of your head down your forehead, relaxing your forehead. Now your temples, your eyeballs, down the back of your head, your cheeks, relaxing your cheeks, relaxing your face, your ears, your chin, your jaw, relaxing it down into your neck, allowing your shoulders to drop, Feeling into your pecs and your upper back, just allowing your muscles to relax. We're going to go down your upper arms, your elbows, both forearms, your wrists, all the little bones in your wrists, just relax them. Your fingers, your fingernails. Feel your whole arm just relax into your lap or down by your side. We'll go back up to the chest, upper back, and feel your awareness dripping and relaxing down your spine, down your rib cage, into your belly and your lower back. Relaxing into your seat, into your glutes, into your hips, into your abdomen, down your legs, your hamstrings, your quads, into your knees, your kneecaps, just relaxing them, down your calves, your calf muscles, all the little muscles in your lower legs, your ankles, now your feet, feeling them grounded on the earth or in your seat, your toes and your toenails. Now bring your awareness to your entire body. Feel how peaceful and quiet you are and how present you are in this moment. How free it feels to take a few minutes for yourself. Find stillness. We have access to this, no matter how hard it is to believe, in every moment of our lives. We just have to be intentional, be still, be quiet, and go within. And take a few breaths together, closing out this meditation. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. You can slowly, when you're ready, blink open your eyes, coming back into this present moment. I just want to share my deepest gratitude to anyone and all of you that showed up to participate in this very simple meditation and journaling gratitude exercise. This is something you can implement in your everyday life, even just 2 minutes to 5 minutes. Whether it's keeping a journal next to your bed and writing 3 things you're grateful for each night, or really diving in and taking time to focus on the things you're grateful for and feeling it in your body, and bring awareness to, if you do decide to practice this daily, how your life improves, and knowing the importance of not only physical health, but mental health and emotional health and spiritual health as well. They all play a role in total body wellness and having a fulfilling and satisfying and healthy life. So all my contact information will be provided. I really appreciate everyone that participated. Like I said, if you want to dive deeper, I would love to get to know any of you that want to reach out to me, and we can get to know each other, and I'll share everything I know about all this stuff. I've learned a lot over the years, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of the virtual summit, and reach out to me if you'd like.